All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? We got a sweet deck today. It's from MTG DVD. This is kind of a deck I actually thought about but never committed to building, which is why I find it very interesting and I'm kind of intrigued on what's going on here. But it's got a lot of fun stuff here. It's got a lot of creatures that have a hard time dying on your side of the battlefield, right? So it's playing Barbed Servitor, which is super cool. We never get to have this in a deck, but it is indestructible. It technically is suspect, so you can't block with it, but when it damages the opponent, you get to draw a card, lose a life. When it's dealt damage, your opponent loses that much life. Now, it does have some stuff to remove the suspect thing, but we'll get to that in a second. The other creature it's playing that's hard to kill is Tyvar the Pummeler. So you can tap something else, give this indestructible, right? So this is also hard to kill. Great blocker, by the way. And then later on, it can just pump your team, which is super good. Another card that it's playing is Thrun. Thrun is also hard to kill on your turn. It also can't be countered. It also can't be targeted by anything that's not green. All that being said, let's get into the rest of the list, and you're going to see how this comes together. So, some early removal, being Elspeth's Might, cut down. No surprise there. It does play one Audacity, which is a little weird, but by the end of the video, maybe we find something else that should be. There is a couple of Get Lost. It does play Sheltered by Ghosts, which is really good because you put it on something that's hard to remove, and then it kind of just stays hard to remove forever. They don't get their thing back, right? Because now it has Ward 2 and Lifelink on top of being indestructible. It does play some Invasion of Ixalan, which can help you look through the top 5 of your deck and find a creature that you want. But this is where it gets interesting, right? It's playing sweepers, like Split Up. So get rid of everything else, your stuff lives. You can also obviously control what's tapped and untapped with the help of Tyvar. Airtight Alibi. Now, this is a card that's very interesting because one of the downsides to Servitors, you can never block with it or get damage onto it easily. But at flash speed, instant speed, you can remove the suspect from it, or is no longer a suspect, and it gets +2/+2, which is super cool. So you can surprise block, deal some damage, your creature lives because it has indestructible. Lots of fun stuff going on there. It does also play a Deadly Cover-Up, another way to sweep the board. Has Overlord of the Hauntwoods, just as a way to get your mana, get you a big body, because you definitely need mana on this list. Some Virtue of Persistence can let you get some of those things back, but probably just going to be removal most of the time. But you never know, with the Overlord of the Hauntwoods, maybe you can just go ahead and cast the enchantment side. And there's a White Sun's Twilight. Again, if it goes off, your stuff probably lives. So yeah, this is going to be a wild list. I don't know what's going to happen with this, but I thought it was really cool, and it was worth at least trying out and seeing if this is a real thing or not. So, as always, when you get to the end of all this, if you want to play it, I'll have a link. You can download it. It'll take you over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where you can try this out for yourself and have some fun with these crazy, crazy lists. But anyway, let's get into some games and see if being indestructible can allow you to plow through your opponents. Jeez, that was terrible. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to play one practice game in the play queue, just so we can get a feel for the deck and understand what the hell is going on with this pile and if we can make it work. Then after that, we'll see what's up. Yeah, we'll play Invasion of Ixalan later. Oh my gosh, we're going to get our stuff milled. Unfortunately, I'm never going to be able to use this against that unless they just accidentally attack with it, so that's kind of disappointing. I might as well... No, I got to play these because these will be tapped otherwise. Yeah, it's fine. Sure. I already have one Elspeth Smite in. If we're going to get something milled, it might as well be that. Oh, well, nothing could get milled as well. That's the other solution, right? Alright, what do we got? Wow. That sucked. That's not good at all. I guess we take another Invasion of Ixalan? Like, I don't know. That was pretty bad. It's totally not what we wanted. They found our other color of mana, though, so there's that. Oh, they're going to get rid of that? Sure. Go for it. I don't even mind. Hopeless Nightmare. So you're going to mill some things and I have to discard a thing. I guess this. I don't feel like they're doing much attacking. That's not their game plan here. Alright, that's cute, I guess. Wow, Arena, you were going to try to do me dirty there. Leaving no black mana open. Fortunately, I had another swamp anyway. Alright, there's a Tyvar, but I don't have anything to go with Tyvar yet. But I will take it for future considerations. And then end the turn. I'm surprised we hadn't seen like a door or something from the opponent. Duress? Alright, well. See what they want to do here. Okay. I mean, deadly cover-up. I was going to say, oh, wait. They didn't. That's intriguing. I don't even... Alright, I guess I'm just going to hold deadly cover because I don't even know what's going down right now. They have to be playing... Alright. I'm going to do this expecting it's going to get -3/-3, which is sadly one of the best ways to get rid of this. But we don't really have much choice. Oh, they didn't have it. Well, that's a convenient pickup, isn't it? Let's swipe that. Oh, I have to hit the opponent to get a card, right? Okay. Well, those will have to wait a second. Random. Don't know how much it helps us, but it's there. Hall Creeper. Okay. You got it. Before we go there, let's see if we can kill this. We can. Ooh, they left both on top, which feels like they probably have a way to get rid of our Servitor. If we believe that's true, do I want to play a Tyvar? No, I'm just going to attack here. Get a card. Alright, that's not bad. I guess we end the turn. I don't know what they would have other than giving this -3/-3. But, I don't know. Oh no, they just had another one of those. Okay, well that's not the worst thing. Opponent was on a serious mill plan, though. I gotta give them credit. They committed to the cause. We're just slowly getting this done. Like, this is the most pathetic, like, slow roll here, but yeah, sure. I don't even have anything in my yard to get right now. Oh, I could get their guy, though. That'd be kind of awesome. We just need one more untapped land. So Kidnap says you get control of it? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so Kidnap says that enters chap, Chattergoose was promised. Put 3 stun counters on it. Okay. Then how do I want to go about this? They're top decking at this point. I mean, if we do this... I kind of don't want to get rid of this, though, because I want to steal one. Alright, fair enough. What else do you have to get rid of? I guess we get rid of the crab. Alright. Let's remove some things. Let's go... 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all we gotta have, right? Yeah, sure. And we'll get rid of this. Opponent's hand has nothing. Opponent's library. We'll get these 3. So they do have a bunch of rooms. We just didn't see them. Hall Creeper. A nuisance, but fine. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and just play this. Like, if they have a way to get rid of this, fine. We'll get a card. Whatever. Great. That works. Though, actually, I probably should have just... Nah, Thrun would have still left this. Yeah, that would have been dead next turn if I'd have done that. You have another thing you're going to have a hard time killing. Let's steal this from you. That's fantastic. Yep. All right, cool. Oh, my gosh. All right. We're going to keep this hand, and we're going to get into playing the game. But I think we solved our stream issues. Okay. Okay. What are we trying to do here? I think, well, we'll still, we'll play this. Because I probably need to go get a green source here. Alright, this is going to be one of those games, because this is probably either a Haughty Djinn deck or the blue-white deck, and either way. Another green source is nice. This is probably getting countered, though, later. Yeah, I don't know how we beat this particular deck, honestly, because unless they just don't have counters in hand, which is pretty unlikely, I don't know how we're going to slip stuff through is going to be the issue here. I mean, this can't be countered, obviously, later, if we can get to that. But in the meantime, I guess we just do this and let them counter, so they have to spend something on their turn. Yeah, like I said, we knew that was coming. Oba says you fixed your internet. Awesome. Having internet in this day and age is huge. Like, no exaggeration. Alright, here's the good news, though. I think if we stick Thrun, they're not playing sweepers, so Thrun might go the distance. Or we don't even have to cast it. Like, is my opponent, like, stream sniping? Did they just, like, see Thrun and be like, I can't win? Like, because they're doing everything they wanted to do. They have Oculus in the yard. They've been, like... They found their white mana to reanimate stuff if they needed to. Like, I don't even know what happened. I mean, it's a win, but that's not really a win. That wasn't a real game. I don't even know what happened that last game, honestly. We're going to keep this, though. All right. Let's go Shadowy Backstreet. Yes. I probably should have got rid of that, honestly, because they're probably playing some... Well, not true. Not true. If they were playing a more aggro-y deck, they wouldn't have had these lands in there. So this is obviously the Boros token control, whatever kind of thing, I'd imagine. Okay. I was hoping there'd be a Servitor there. I mean, I don't know if I need a second Thrun. They'll probably Sunfall somewhere along the way. But I also kind of... Well, I have 4 land already. Alright, I guess I'll take another Thrun. Why not? Yep. I mean, we knew that was coming. Alright, we found our 5th land. The opponent didn't do anything that turn, which is peculiar, but we're also not going to do anything this turn, so there's that. They can always flash something in, though. Nope. Oh, they have all the removal cards in hand. That's what's happening right now. Makes sense. Do I need a swamp? I mean, guess another forest, since I'm holding all of these Thruns. All right, Thrun. It's your show, friend. I mean, here's the interesting thing, right? They go land, Sunfall. We play Thrun, they Sunfall. Then we try to White Sun's Twilight for like 5 or 6. Because our hand's not great in this particular matchup. Though being able to get rid of that is kind of sweet. I won't hate that. Guess what? I'm blocking. Ooh, and Servitor. I'm going to hold on to Servitor, though, because there's a real chance they are aiming to Sunfall here. And if they are, I don't want to lose the Servitor as well. I think I'm just going to try to end this as fast as I can. Because if they do Sunfall, they're going to get the Urbrass Forge back, and it's going to be a whole thing. Oh, they can get rid of the enchantment, though. That is real. You got it. Okay, they can't beat Thrun. Like, we literally, like, Thrun literally just makes people scoop, I guess. Like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Maybe he's just that good in the meta right now. Thrun's just a monster in the meta. You know, I'm gonna keep it. I know we can't cast a card in our hand yet, but we only need 1 green mana for that. Okay, now we're gonna start getting a little bit punished. Ooh, on Glimmer. Oh, yeah, we'll go ahead and not want to deal with that. Oh boy, I'm getting max punished. Like, literally just drew 3 or 2 green cards that both need double green. I mean, good news is if I can get an untapped land here, I can have Servitor and remove something. Oh, of course, it wasn't an untapped land. Man, I don't know if I need that or not. I guess not. We're looking for more lands, really. Yeah, I think... yeah, this is tough. This is one I think we're just going to lose because we're going to get too far behind. Rightfully so, though, to be honest. I mean, when we're not casting cards. Sure, that thing's going to get juiced up. You know what the tough part about all this is? I kind of need a Thrun, or else I'm going to lose my thing to their Sheltered by Ghosts. Like, the only other option, really, is... I guess I play Servitor. Then if they get rid of it, then I could still Tyvar plus Sheltered by Ghost in retaliation, I guess. And hope that does something. But we're going to take a lot of damage either way. I can't imagine we're taking less than like 6 or 7 here. Minimum. Alright, so the first half of that made sense. We expected that. Alright. We're going to hope that us not playing a spell... We played 1 spell through... 2 spells through 5 turns. Which is not good. Alright. That has a use. However, we know they're holding that and they have that on top. So we're not going to really get to kill what we want. So, here's hoping. We can just kind of do what we can do. If they have an answer, we're just dead, basically, next turn. Alright. So with that information, we can't target their creatures, but we can target the Sheltered by Ghosts. That gets us at least 1 blocker with the Tyvar that we can make indestructible. But this also gives something flying, doesn't it? Yeah, so we're going to take a pile of damage anyway. And pass the turn. Yep. I mean, we knew that was going to be a bunch. There's nothing we can do about it. Just like, take 7 to the face. 8, 9 if they want it to be. Oh, even more. Yeah, we're dead, right? Yep. All right, GG's. Yeah, we didn't do anything that whole game. We deserve to die there. Let's keep it. We have double green. We have Overlord. Let's go for it. Oh, I think Standard's fantastic right now. Honestly. You can play all kinds of stuff. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Forsaken Miner. Well, we kind of know where this is headed, don't we? I am going to go ahead and just use this now. They might bat us and get our Overlord, so, you know, I could have been a little hasty there, but we'll see. And bat time. Like, I have so many opponents that have cut down into bat, like, so frequently, it's almost insane. Alright, well. That's something, at least. So I guess they're going discard with their duders? Okay. Oh, Screaming Nemesis is fantastic. I like that card. Alright, you got it. And then I have to discard another thing. Oh no! You got to duress the thing I was gonna use. That's sad. That's, however, not sad. I mean, I'm back to taking some damage, but Thrun says he's cool with it. Alright, come on. I mean, you're definitely going to be getting some cards off me. Ooh, that ain't bad, though. I'm willing to play this game. Go. Nothing in either yard we could get back, so, I mean, no reason to even worry about racing to Virtue. The good news is their creature can't block, and currently we can give our team +5/+5, so that's 10 plus 6. That's 16 damage just straight up. Now they could -3/-3 on Tyvar. That would be legit. Oh, opponent, are you going to try to attack with everything? That would be a very bad move. I would not recommend it. They're checking our graveyard. Like, they're tempted to attack with Tiny Bones here. Yeah, I was going to say, that's not the play. That's definitely not the play. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right, I'm down for this. Let's tap this. Would you like to kill our Tyvar? This is your one opportunity. Not true. They'll be able to do it on their next turn. Oh, actually, no, they won't, because I'll have an Overlord by then. All right, firing up the machine. Opponent saying GG. Uh-oh. Are they planning to return serve here? No, Miner ain't it. Conscript ain't it. It's tapped. Yep, that ain't gonna get you there either. All that emoting with all the oops and everything else, and look where we are. Everybody's about to have a +6/+6. And they're going to have one blocker. Opponent's saying GG's, but I always like to wait until we're officially finished. Alright, cool. There we go. Oh, wow. Alright, I guess we'll keep this. It's tempting. You know what? I think I'm still going to play this and go get a black land. I think that makes the most sense. I mean, it's interesting. Like, the Invasion of Ixalan's are interesting, but I'm not sure how important they are. Like, they're good, obviously, to go find some of your few creatures, but I'm just not sure. I almost feel like I want them to be something else at times. What are y'all's suggestions, chat? What do you think we should put in here when we get to the end of the video? Opponent? What you got? Turtle King, everybody's waiting on you. I don't think I remember seeing those sleeves. Alright. Good news, they're playing black, so probably a lot of spot removal. Hopefully, not a lot of stuff that makes us sacrifice things. Sad part is, whatever's there, I probably have to take a land. Like, no matter what it was, I think I was priced into taking a land. That's true. Turtles might just play slow. Keen-Eyed Curator's not bad. I do like that card. I get to discard. Probably just going to be this. Which, after you see this, and you see this in the yard, my opponent's probably going, what the hell is this? And they're not wrong to feel that way. Pixie? Okay, well, at least now we know what we're up against. Pass the turn. Probably just discarding an Audacity, realistically, here. Though, you know what? Thrun's actually bad in this matchup, because they play Tithing Blade. So, I'm going to need multiples of a lot of things. But they are also stuck on mana. Not to say they don't have Tithing Blade already. There's a good chance they do. I also could be in a little bit of trouble if I do give them the maps, because they could play something like Viper, though we have split up, I guess. Opponent? What are we doing? Alright, they found more mana. Happens to be white, not black. Not sure if that matters. I think I'm going to end up having to discard this split. Ooh. Never mind. I was just about to say I may have to discard the split up, but I may need to just get rid of Zoraline. This is tough, right? Well, I can't cast Thrun right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Destroy all untapped creatures. Now, they'll probably make me discard again, which means I'm going to be all in on Thrun, effectively, and then top decking. Yeah, Glissa, I think, could be a good inclusion here. I wouldn't even mind if she died to things. I think it's okay. Now, if it's double discard, this hurts. Which it might be. Though they might just, like, shield it or something here. Braids. Okay. And they're sacking the enchantment? I am not mad at that. Okay, I was going to say, that was about to be a wild move. Sure. I'm going with this. I have a feeling Tithing Blades is in our future, though. I guess gotta hope they don't have it, but I feel like they do. We're just really, really hoping they don't. I mean, they didn't insta-play it, so that's some good news. But if they do have Tithing Blade, we get super wrecked. And it's like, we lose Thrun, then we're going to lose 2 life, they're going to get a card. Like, then it's an all uphill battle. Alright, a white land isn't the worst thing. I don't know if they were reading Thrun or trying to target Thrun. Okay, we knew that was coming, so that at least is fine. Alright. So now I'm going to get priced into either... Well, you still can't target Thrun. Oh, you're getting rid of that. That's fine. Oh, okay. Sure. You get a card. Alright. So now I have to decide if it's worth trying to get rid of... Oh, wait. If I get rid of Braids, though, I get another card. That's not terrible. I mean, it does take 4 mana. Getting rid of this is kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. Damn, though. Getting rid of Braids is really good. Alright, I'm going to attack. I think I just get rid of Braids. Because, like, if they spend 4 on their turn to try to get an extra card, like, I think it's all fine. I probably should have done it pre-combat, because I could have got our own, like, Sheltered by Ghost or something, too. Well, I wouldn't have the mana, because I have to spend 4 to kill Braids. So I guess it doesn't matter. I will wait to do what I'm going to do, I think. Just so they make plays with the idea that they have Braids or whatever. Assuming they'll probably try to attack first, though. And I'll still have to target her. Yep. Thought there was going to be a Tithing Blades. Sure. That happens. I can't really do much about it. I don't think I have anything I would even be able to search for that would stop it. So that's fine. We also kind of assume they had Tithing Blades. So, you know, it's also not a shocker. Alright. So that's the play we wanted to see. I mean, you obviously don't want the opponent to have extra cards, but, you know, we're working with what we got. This means we don't take any damage. Ooh, we could start trying to get back a Thrun. 2, 3, 6. Man, none of these are great. Is the problem. I guess this is kind of the best option, though Invasion of Ixalan is probably better. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Invasion. See if we can find some type of threat or something. That's an option. We're at 10. Yeah, I guess it's worth it. Take this. I mean, I'm probably going to end up having to discard it. Or if they get a Pixie, we lose the Servitor anyway. Like, in general, this is probably a bad matchup, if we're being real. Since they can replay Tithing Blades. No, I don't think this is so much of a Skrelv's Hive deck. Wouldn't be bad, though. But I don't know if this is a Skrelv's Hive deck. Plus, I think because the deck is already slower, Skrelv's Hive is bad against the aggro decks. I think Skrelv Hives is fine if you have other stuff to go with it along the way. I don't know if this deck fits that build. Oh, looks like they might be picking up a Tithing Blades, folks. Or just playing another one. Alright. That's interesting. So they're doing nothing with their mana? I was going to say, that was about to be weird. Another land? Nope, they found a Pixie. Alright, well, whatever I'm going to do has to happen now, then. Oh, wait, they're not picking that up? Alright, you can have a card. We go to 8. That was not what we wanted. Crap. Oh, I guess I gotta go to 7. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Yeah, we just didn't draw anything to get out of trouble here. And the turn. I mean, the only good news is we were able to hold 2 cards for the time being, so we prevent some damage. Was a little surprised they sacrificed the Tithing Blade since I knew they had a Nurturing Pixie as their next card. Alright, Bandit's Talent. Well, we lose both of our lands, so there goes 4 damage. So we're going to be at 1. That's unfortunate. Wait, why did you pick that up? You could have just... I mean, I'm cool with it. I just don't know why what just happened. I'm confused by everything right now. Oh, okay. Sure? Alright. I have zero clue on what's happening at the moment. I'm dead either way. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. We should have been dead on this turn, with what their hand being what it was. Yeah, we're dead anyway. I don't know what even went on that last turn. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll keep it. I mean, I can go search for a white land. I can still cut down something. Then we can go make a land and see what happens. Oh, look at that raccoon sleeve. I have never seen... There's so... all the time. I just don't pay attention to the sleeves that come out on Arena, I think. Because I feel like at least once or twice a week I see sleeves. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Also, some of them came out in, like, different secret layers, too. Oh, well, this is unfortunate, because it means we're probably... Oh, wait, I played the wrong land. Gosh dang it. I meant to play the forest. Son of a gun. Ah, well. Well, now my whole play is going to be messed up. These cards are not good in this fight. But they seem to just have removal and not things that make tokens. I mean, I could have 6 mana and try to protect Tyvar for a turn. It really just makes the opponent spend some cards, is all we're doing. But that might be the play. We have double black. We have multicolor lands, so sure. Alright. I guess we try. I mean, I assume they will attempt to target Tyvar here. I mean, because if they don't have any removal... I mean, I guess they could have Sunfall, I suppose. But that would be a little bit odd to only have that. All right. Now they might do it just for one and then get a token. And they'll get a card. Oh. Tough cookie. Well, not gonna lie, y'all. Was not expecting that. That's a little bit of a surprise. Tough cookie, huh? All right. Attack with Tyvar. Try to hit for 10. This isn't actually going to work, is it? Nah, there's no way. Oh, it is. What? All right, 10 ball. Way to go, Tyvar. Completely unexpected. Oh, so they are literally just digging for an answer now. I mean, admittedly, it's also 10 life, so, or 6 life. Unfortunately, Tyvar does not give stuff trample. It just gives you +X/+X. Okay, let's see what we could find here. Oh, there's a Sheltered by Ghosts. There's another type. Man, we have so much stuff here. Golly. Jeez. I don't think I want to play another creature here, because I do honestly believe a Sunfall is coming. Do we just take a Servitor? I feel like that's the correct answer here. I mean, they can also gain 3 and block. I don't know. There's options here. Yeah, backup Tyvar is justifiable. I think my issue, though, is I was looking for something that's just hard to kill by itself. And possibly be able to draw some cards to keep up with the fight. Because I have to assume at some point they're going to stick a Sunfall. Nope, they just have an Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Yeah, I don't know what we're up against right now. Other than the fact it's just some green-white thing that plays Caretaker's talent. I don't know what's happening. I mean, maybe they're not even a Sunfall deck. I don't know if they are or not. Oh boy, what are we looking to do here? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I need 9, actually. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, alright, I guess we're attacking. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I feel so lost right now. Alright, I mean, I guess I try to pump Tyvar. This looks nothing like any deck we've run into before. Okay, I don't think the Audacity needs to be in here. Like, it's nice, you know, giving something trample or whatever, which is cool. But we just don't have enough things to make it worth it. I think, like if we were going to lean harder on it and make it like, okay, we're going to try to ramp up to play a Servitor. We're going to play stuff on it so it's hard to block. We're drawing cards. You know, I think that could be a thing. But it just doesn't feel like that's enough of a thing. Also, I don't know if we need Smite and Cut Down. I kind of want Smite or Cut Down and max out the Get Lost. Because these are just better against more things. You know? So I think that's another thing I would do. Invasion of Ixalan still kind of works. I'm not mad at it. It makes sense. An extra Tyvar. I mean, because I think the other thing too is like Tyvar without something else rarely puts you in a situation where you want to play a Tyvar, right? And we're not playing like, I don't know, Tyvar's stand or whatever, right? We're not doing any of that stuff, which I think would help quite a bit if we were able to, but it's just not where the deck is right now. So I think you want to go up on those. We're playing more white than black, not by a lot. So, um, actually, if I'm going to do that, I'd still probably rather have more cut downs. So probably put it to something like that. We also have Sheltered by Ghost, so I don't think we need to go too crazy on the removal. Airtight Alibi, I get what we're trying to do, but man, it just doesn't do what we want it to do. Like, it did once, don't be wrong. There was one game, it was exactly the card, it protected Tyvar, that was great. But that's kind of all we could say about it, right? The one time, it was really cool, and then that's kind of it. So I'm fine removing those, going up another split up, and then maybe trying to play something like Elspeth. Right? It's a way to make more tokens. It's stuff that, you know, after a sweeper, we still have a thing on the board. I'm not upset about that. I think it's kind of neat. Do we need more White Sun's Twilight to have something to do with all the mana from the Overlord of the Hauntwoods? You know, like, maybe? Because, like, conceptually, I think the deck's kind of cool. And when it does what it wants to do, it's neat. So, I feel like this is a little closer to what we're trying to do. And by playing Elspeth, we got a couple more threats in there. But I really would like to have some other... something else. I don't even know. Something for 2 mana that we could play early that's useful. But I'm not even sure exactly what that would be. Unless we're going to play like Carrot Cakes or something. Just chump blockers. It's a way to get life. It lets us scry. Maybe a token left behind to help Tyvar, potentially. You know, something like that probably could work here. But there's really not much else, I think. I think it's one of those things that if you're going to go for it, you're playing a very careful, crafted deck. There's not a lot. Hive doesn't work here. I don't think Skrelv's Hive is the answer because we don't have anything else to go with the Hive, right? We're just losing life making things that don't block for multiple turns against the aggro decks. So I like Hive, but I think you need the rest of the deck to also support Hive, whether it's something that's benefiting from the artifact tokens coming into play, you know, you're aggressively trying to run down their life total, you know, something like that. Moonshaker, I don't think works either because Moonshaker's too expensive. It's 8. I mean, it's neat, but it's 8. I don't think this is what we want either. And we don't have that many creatures as well. It gets bigger for the number of creatures. We're only ever have like 2 things out, maybe 3. So this isn't really doing what we want either. Also, it doesn't have haste, which is kind of disappointing on its own. But yeah, I think something closer to this is probably where we want the final list to be. In general, if there was anything really to say about the deck at the end of everything, is simply that it just has a lot of non-games, right? Like, when we won, we just won handily and the game was just over. Or when we lost, we just didn't do anything. So that's one of the reasons I made those changes to this list, is just streamlining it, giving us a few more options with stuff like Elspeth, giving us a little more trickery with the split up. And I think overall this helps kind of clean it up just a little bit. I didn't feel like the mana was too bad, except for times where we wanted a couple more untapped lands early. And that's a little bit of a concern, so I might swap some things out. Because I do feel like you need to be able to cast cut downs or get lost on those early turns. And we just had too many times where we couldn't. And I think that's how you lose, unfortunately, some of those matchups against the fast decks. So I'm probably going to swap up a couple of things here. Even though I do like having the Surveil lands, I think I got to switch it up just a little bit there. But overall, we're going to end up with 4 cut down, 4 get lost, 4 sheltered by ghosts, 2 invasion of Ixalan, 3 split up, 2 Tyvar, 2 Archangel Elspeth, 4 Barbed Servitor, 1 deadly cover up, 3 Overlord of the Hauntwoods, 3 Thrun Breaker of Silence, 2 Virtue of Persistence, 1 White Sun's Twilight, and a billion different lands. I'm just going to leave them there if everybody wants to see them, because we have a lot of different ones. But yeah, as always, you know drill, check out other videos. We have lots of other fun stuff. If this ain't your jam, there's something on the channel you can find to entertain yourself with, because Standard is still absurd, and there's tons of stuff. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.